Let me ask you something real quick. Why do we insure everything? Our cars, our homes, our businesses, our health, heck, even our pets. But we barely ever talk about life insurance. Think about that for a second. We insure the things that use our money, but we don't insure the thing that actually creates that money. That's pretty wild, right? And nobody ever explained it to us that way. Welcome back to Banking for Legacy podcast. This is a place where we talk about money the way everyday people actually experience it. There's no Wall Street language, there's no suits, there's no pressure, just education, clarity, and control. I'm your host, Nelson Pizarro, and today we're going to talk about insurance, but not in the way you're typically hearing about insurance. This conversation is inspired by the book Becoming Your Own Banker by Nelson Nash. And if you have never heard that before, that's okay. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why this way of thinking changes everything. Now, the reality of insurance every day, and let's just be honest, insurance is something we all pay for every single month. Car insurance, money going out. Home insurance, money goes out. Health insurance, money going out. Business insurance, money goes out. And last one but not least, pet insurance, money going out. Every month, money leaves your hand, and you hope you never have to use it. And here's the crazy part, when something does happen, fear kicks in. You start asking questions like, should I call my home insurance because I had a water damage? But what if my rates go up the next year? Or it was just a little fender bender. Should I even call my auto insurance? But if they jack up my premium, do they drop me? Insurance is supposed to give peace of mind. But for most people, it does the opposite. It creates fear. The fear that nobody talks about. We're trained to think, if I use it, my rates go up. If I use too much, I'll get dropped. If I file a claim, am I a problem customer? So, what do? We pay out of pocket for something we have been paying for all along. Now, let's take this one step further. I ask people all the time, do you have life insurance? And they say, yeah, I'm covered through my work. And then I ask one follow up question. What happens when you stop working there? Silence, crickets. Because most people don't understand this. The moment you leave that job, retire, get laid off, or change careers, your life insurance goes away. That's it. No job, no coverage. That insurance that was protecting your family was never actually yours. Now, let me ask you something even deeper. If you weren't here tomorrow, how does your family pay for mortgage? How do the kids stay in schools? How does your spouse replace your income? What happens to the business? What legacy are you actually leaving behind? We insure the house, we insure the car, we insure the business. But we don't insure the person paying for all of it. And don't you think that's a little bit backwards? Here's a difference most people don't understand. All the insurance we talked about earlier, car, home, health, business, those are all expenses. Money goes out, and that's it. Yes, we get something, but that fear kicks in. Properly structured whole life insurance is different. It's the only insurance that can do the following: protect your family, build cash value, give you access to money while you're alive, create certainty, and help you take back control of your finances. And I've been talking about this before, but that's where that infinite banking concept comes in. Let me be very clear because this matters. If you're not financially ready yet, purchasing a convertible term insurance is better than nothing. Period. It's affordable, it protects your family, and it gives you a good breathing room. But if you're in a position where you can or you want control, stability, and long term strategies, whole life insurance is completely different conversation. Not as an expense, but as a financial tool. This is what Nelson Nash taught in Becoming Your Own Banker. Using life insurance not just to protect against death, but to finance life. Now, here's a legacy mindset that I like to present to all my clients. This isn't about fear. This is about responsibility. It's about ownership. This is about legacy. Because at the end of the day, you already believed in insurance. You just haven't been shown how to make life insurance work for you instead of against you. So anything I said today connected with you. If this made you stop and think, just go ahead and type in whole life in the comments. There's no pressure, there's no sales pitch. I'll personally follow up with you and help you understand if this even makes sense for your situation. This has been Banking for Legacy podcast. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'm Nelson Pizarro, and remember, it's your money, your bank, and your legacy. Until next time.